What's up, YouTube? It's me, and I'm back with another one. Did you pray today? One simple little prayer. That's all it takes. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you for giving me this day. Thank you for my fingers. Being able to use my fingers, use my brain, smell, eat, laugh, talk. It's a start. Be thankful for what you have. Be humble. Sit down, be humble. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll make a little click today, you know what I'm saying? So I've really been just thinking like, what should we talk about today? But then it's like, cause it's late, but it's time I just want to make quick. You know, like not long. Um, okay. So I'm going to talk about. I would say first my first fight, and it wasn't even a fight for real. Like it was literally. It wasn't a fight. It wasn't a fight, but we're gonna get into it. So I was in elementary, maybe, or yeah, I would say elementary. Anyway, um, it was one girl that I was kind of like cool with. Well, it wasn't that I was cool with her. She she was a younger kid, and so our bus was always loud and just was doing too much. Mind you, I was the quiet one, but um, we were the okay. So I think that morning the bus driver was upset because everybody was being loud with a bunch of whole lot of, which didn't, yeah, wasn't called for. So um, that morning he was like he needed no, everybody was going. There was gonna be a silent bus in the afternoon. So, and mind you, the girl wasn't that young, but at the same time, your actual age. If not, then you can get treated like whoever or whatever you act like. So I'm gonna say, so that afternoon we went to we got on the bus. I was the bus monitor. So anybody talk, anybody do this, do that, I write the names down. And honestly, I didn't like the girl that much. Like it wasn't that like on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 5. Maybe, I don't know. It wasn't even that deep. But I ended up writing her name down. And when we got off the bus towards the end of, the bus driver stops and whatever, um, I gave the paper to the bus driver. And I get off the bus. I get off the bus and I'm walking with my book bag, walking happy, holly, jolly, happy. So as I'm walking, the girl, the one that I wrote her name down, she came running. She wasn't running that fast, but she was running. I literally looked. I didn't know. Like nobody said, "Hey, watch it, she's coming," or nothing. I'ma say it was stuff. God did it because I looked back And it seemed like it was all in slow motion. But I look back and I see her running. I just stuck my right foot up, held it out like this, and her chest ran into the to my foot. Her chest right here ran into my foot, and then I walked home because it was like, why, why are you running after me? Because I wrote your name. That's not. But um, that was. She ain't bothered me after that. She ran home. I didn't do nothing to you. I was just doing my job. Okay? But you decided that you wanted to sit up there, not sit, but run, and you ran into my foot. Let's be mad about that. Yes, let's be mad about that. Why would we not, like, anyway, it wasn't that big of a deal. I went right after that. I think my mom seen it from the balcony or something. I think my dad was in the car and my mom was on the balcony. I don't know. It was a lot. It wasn't a lot, but it was just like, it, I barely remember, but I know I stood my ground and stood on business, and my foot stood in her chest. Like, anyway, you always gotta defend yourself, regardless. Because at the end of the day, if you don't defend yourself, who is going to defend you? You can't let nobody treat you like a punk. You can't let nobody treat you like you're weak. You can't let nobody see you sweat, see you cry. Like the crying and the sweating, you don't let nobody see you do that because sometimes people try to take advantage of you. And we don't want to do that. We don't want that to happen because, baby, I don't play with lilies. Nope. Anyway, um, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to pray. Lord, I thank you for just a simple. My legs work. I can breathe. I can see. I have hair. I don't have hair. Like, you can't, like, it's the simplest things that he loves about us. Granted, excuse me, he formed us. He thought of us before our parents thought of us. Hello. Anyway, make sure you pray. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, you can share it too. Don't forget. Anyway, have a good night. And